Hey everyone, my name is Liam, and today I kind of want to do like a discussion video, and this is our first video for 2025. So today I want to talk about being trans in sports, the part that no one really talks about. And I am blessed that I do live in Canada, and as much as often I do like to eventually leave Canada, when it comes to human rights and being able to be who I am, love who I want to love, and have not really too much concerns about being trans or being queer or gay. I want to talk about from my POV as a trans man who plays sports. I'm very big into hockey, and I used to play soccer and basketball and football, and looking to get back into other sports as well. Currently my main passion is hockey and skating, so I really want to talk about this as more as a discussion, and I'll do more in-depth videos on this topic because there's so much controversy as well when it comes to trans men in sports and trans women in sports. But I kind of want to talk and have a discussion about how it's been for me. So I don't want to talk about trans people in sports as a headline. I want to talk about it more or less because it's something that I live. And most of the conversation happening right now when it comes to trans people in sports is people who have never stepped into a locker room with something on the line, or people that aren't trans and feel like they need to put in their 2 cents on when it comes to trans people in sports. So again, this isn't going to be a debate video. I'm not here to win an argument. I'm here to talk about what it's actually like to train, compete, and exist in sports when your body and your and identity are always under scrutiny. Now, I've been pretty blessed when it comes to extra curriculums as a trans man. Been in several provinces across Canada, from Alberta to BC, Nova Scotia, and now Ontario. I haven't really had weird things or situations that I felt like my safety was really at risk in Canada. I've had experiences where I've been very stealth and wasn't sure if I should let the team know that I'm trans when I first started playing men's sports. And that was in Red Deer, Alberta, quite a few years ago, and I've had some embarrassing things happen to me, but that will be in another video. What I want to talk about from my personal experience is walking into a men's locker room as a trans man. It isn't about fear, it's more about awareness, and sometimes even when I'm going to the gym, going to a locker room can at times be overwhelming and so many things going on in my head. But you learn very quickly on how to carry yourself, when to speak, when to focus, when to let your work talk. Respect in sports isn't given, it's earned through consistency. Now, the biggest myth is that trans athletes want shortcuts. We don't. We want clear rules, fair competition, to train without being treated like a controversy. And this is where I've kind of hit a wall lately, because I wanted to get into like bodybuilding. I wanted to get more in advanced sports, and like where I'm on testosterone, I feel like people feel like I'm cheating, which that'll be another topic. But most trans athletes spend more time regulating hormones, paperwork, and prescription more than people realize. Now, testosterone doesn't turn someone into a superhero. I'm no Clark Kent, I'm no The Flash, I'm no Barry Allen. It requires discipline, recovery, and training. And honestly, I've been so bad with taking my testosterone in the last, I want to say a year, but it's been way more than a year. I've been so bad at taking my testosterone because of ADHD and just because of stress and moving to Ontario and not having consistent income coming in. And with that, I'm stressing out and I hyperfixate on things, and then I forget to take my testosterone, and then it's like, oh shit, I haven't taken my shot in 3 months. So I really need to get better at that. For 2026, I need to really take my testosterone every week. So the real challenge isn't bodies, it's discomfort. Sports culture doesn't like ambiguity, and trans bodies force people to confront it whether we like it or not. But sports has always evolved. Rules change, equipment changes, standards change, inclusion is part of history. what helps isn't shouting. You gotta listen to athletes. Remembering there's a human being behind the headlines, and many of us just want to be played, or not be played, but we just want to play and have fun for the same love of the game like any other person, whether you're white, black, queer, cisgender, whatever it is. We just want to play, and like, we're not a science experiment. I mean, if you want to do that, but like, we are just people that have love and passion for the sport. We don't want to feel left out or feel like we can't have the same fun as any other one else. I don't have to agree with anything or everything that I say, but respect that comes from lived experience. Sports taught me discipline, transition taught me honesty. It both taught me to show up. Now, like I said, I've been very blessed that I haven't had issues really when it comes to playing sports in men's league. I am in Canada, so I do take that in consideration, that I am blessed. Beer leagues, now what I find is really, it's making me more comfortable and where I can be more myself and train and be around positive people going through the same things, is that there is queer hockey leagues, at least here in Ontario. Holy shit. We have the Queer Hockey Hamilton. We have Toronto Gay Hockey Association. Now, I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and recently I've seen that they have queer men's hockey leagues, which is great. Now, I am a little bit stealthy. I don't like shooting rainbows out of my arse, but like, I'm there for the love of the game. I like playing rough. I like contact sport. And no, that's not because I'm gay. It's good for getting your anger out. Like, you can't tell me wrong. But this is kind of where I am when it comes to trans men in sports, that we just want to be seen and not being left out. But I am going to do more videos on this topic because it's a very heavy topic. So this is more or less an intro discussion on this topic. So hopefully you guys had a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, and let me know what your goals are for 2026. And if there's a topic within this umbrella of what you want me to talk about and cover when it comes to trans people in sports. Anyway, my name is Liam. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.